Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Pfunk, rocking the eye in my lab, doing what I do for you. In the wee hours in the morning, yeah, the sun is up now, so we good. I'm in my little gym run. So today, writing 25 minutes live by storyteller. Story with a message and a story for life. These are life lessons. I see you tuning in to get them. I hope you're doing right by them. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline followed daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's what's all about with me. My mission to get you to do that. Your job to learn it and to be able to answer this question with the affirmative and the understanding of who you are, aka know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard that. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's why I do what I do. I got you. Tune in. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual law plot. That's what I do. I wake you up. Remind yourself so you know you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you, right thinkers. Know thyself, and to Maya be true. That's my girl. And you got to keep balance in your life. Okay? Today, talk about balance. Good segue. We're going to get into today's discussion about right thinkers. Let's talk about right thinking is using your whole brain. They say women use the left side, men use the right side. Okay, the left hemisphere, right hemisphere. Oh, that's okay, but to a degree, they're right. But when you have your pineal gland open, the third eye, you using your whole brain. That's when you become a whole person. Male, female come together. When we have intercourse with opposite sex, women the same thing. Y'all trying to come together to be one. And guess what? You're gonna make another one. So you'll never become one, but you can think, act, and do and be your best while using both sides of the brain. Let me break that down for you. Hope you get understanding. Let's go. Thinking, the function of the brain. Right thinking is using the whole function of the brain, left and right hemisphere. Okay, your brain has two sides, hemispheres. Some say male, female. Some say yin, yang, male, whatever it is. But it's a dual concept. Remember, you have to have equal opposites. If you have a brain left side that feels, thinks on emotion, that's the female aspect. You got a side that control and egoistic, that's the male aspect of the brain. And if you can combine them two, you become a whole person. Trust me, that's what right thinkers do for you. I teach you how to use both sides. I teach you how to do this, son. All right? They say men are physical, male aspects. Yeah, we hit, bash, want to control. That's egoistic. Women, female, more emotional, soft, nice, caring, loving, motherly. Natural instinct is for women to be that way. Natural instinct for man to be that way. So don't fight that. Control it, understand it, and use it to your benefit. Okay? It's a weapon that if used wrong, you can hurt yourself. I see a lot of people self-inflict themselves with their guns. How you shoot yourself when I ain't no lesson. But yeah, the idea is use your brain to benefit you, not just, well, I can't think. I don't know why I did this. I don't know. Self-control, mastery of self is all about learning, understand how you operate, how the body function, and the brain is an important part. You need to know how it works. I ain't saying you got to be a neurologist or a psychiatrist, but at least know the function and how it works. That's all basic stuff. The females are more, okay, here you go. Right thinking philosophy, again, teaches you to use both sides together, aka right thinking. If you're thinking one side, then left side brain, but that might not open up for the right side. If you think of the right side, you get my point. Okay, understand that you got to have two. Let's deal with the left side first. That's the claim the female side. The female are the yin. They are said to think with and operate out of emotion. And I try to tell women, y'all emotional. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. When you are in denial and misunderstanding who you are, that means you don't know yourself. Again, I'm just telling you what I understand, how I know. If you knew yourself, you know that women operate on the left side, Venus, men operate on the right side, Mars heard that nonsense. In some way, you can conceptualize and symbolically make it work, but that's just a concept. And if you understand it, that's all. There's a concept. Let's go. The left side of the brain is our emotional side. Men, we are emotional. You should be. We show love, care, and concern. I do. So that don't make me feminine. And when men, metrosexual, all that nonsense, but because you have feminine tendencies and they tend to sway you that way, that don't mean you're gay. Because your tendencies are a little feminine, a little soft. That's cool. But when you start to have, for the same, there's a problem. But we ain't going that way. We just dealing with the brain and him left and right hemisphere, how it operates. I ain't trying to get into that nonsense, okay? So, but you got to deal with the concept because some people swear a woman who have male tendencies and strong male tendencies, the female who uses their, watch this, right side of the brain, they're more like a man. Bulldaggers, dykes, whatever, all that call them because they're manly women. Men we call metrosexual, soft. Okay, so it's a stereotype. It's a concept that people prospectively look and see and feel. That's fine. But you can change that dynamic. You ain't got to fit the stereotype. Okay? The left side is where our compassion, empathy comes from. That's easy. That's what women naturally do. So they tend to do that. When a woman starts to think outside the box, she's going to start thinking like a man. When a man thinks outside the box, he can start thinking or feeling, using his thinking process with emotions, so he's more like a woman. That's natural. But you got to learn how to control it, recognize it, understand it. And if you understand it when you're young, you won't grow up confused about, well, I'm a man in a woman's body. No, you're not. You ain't where you're supposed to be. Psychologically, you're confused. That's another issue. We ain't going there. Okay, let's go. Sorry about that. Now, the left side of the brain are not just for women. Men can use it also. Again, it's yours. Having something that you own that belongs to you and don't use it, you can't blame anybody but you, even if you misused it. Okay, let's go to the right side. The yang, okay, that's the little dot in the yin and the yang. They made it that way. See, the Chinese got a good idea, and they put to show you harmony amongst two things. We can use it to express the same thing. We do up, down, left, right, in, out, same thing. Okay, opposites, equal opposites. We knew that way before Einstein's theory. The yang to the yin, men think math, control, okay, opposite of women, okay? It's a natural. Why? We are naturally opposites. If we were the same, we can't reproduce. Man on man ain't gonna do nothing. Woman, I keep telling you, no, nature operates on the basis of opposites, equal opposites. And hear me, brothers and sisters, equal. No one no better than the other. When the parental controls, they tend to get a women control. That's another issue. I ain't going as person. Here you go. Men, we use the right side, okay? The ego mind, okay? Yeah, we're driven to alphas. We want to be in charge. We want to control the shot. And that's fine to a degree. But you need some compassion. You need some empathy to go with that. I'm learning that now. I was hardcore. I got tough love. I ain't soft. Ain't nothing soft about me. So, yeah. I think logical, rational, purpose. Everything had to be so. I don't care about your feelings. If I'm going to deal with you, I'm going to be honest with you. I can care less how you feel about that. Don't care. What you think about it, don't care. Me being me is mean I'm going to be honest with you. That's it. Now, how you deal with that? Like I'm giving a message right now. For those who like and understand the message, this for y'all. For those who don't make a difference. To me, it's a message for those who want it. That's the whole point. So if somebody wants something, they'll make the decision to act on it. They don't. You see, what's in their actions and what they say is what they do. I'm a typical man, a male thinker. I know and I understand myself, first of all. I know who I am. Yeah. Some typical, some stereotypes fit us. Why? That's where it comes from, and we are who we are. All right. I use thinking to get to my higher self. My knowledge of self is what I use. So I gotta use both sides. Why? My pineal gland connects to both. My third eye is open. I'm conscious of using the right and left side. Remember, balance my eye. It all comes back to my girl. Okay? That's the difference. If you got two sides, that means you got balance. You're the deciding factor. You got the free will to choose to do what you do. Now here you go. I use them both. As a right thinker, you should. Why? A right thinker, male or female, right thinking is using both sides of your brain. If you're female, you got to think like a man sometimes. Why? To understand them and to deal with them a little bit better, you might want to act and emulate them to a degree to find out, some of that stuff is just crazy. Understand that. Why? It ain't for you. It's for them. It's the man thing. Some women stuff, I don't want to hear about none of your, I don't want none of that. That's just a man thing, okay? So I've always been that way, all right? So yeah, I'm a man, all right? I can't be emotional or compassionate and still be a man, but I'm not going to show that as a weakness. Now, I'm going to do that to deal with people in a different frame of mind, different I'm dealing with, but I'm not showing no weaknesses when it comes to that. No, my emotions, I don't have none, okay? I'm doing what I gotta do. I can care less about emotions. We all have the ability, watch this, to use both sides. We all got a brain. There's free will. Free will is your ability to do what you think is best for you with what you got. That's right thinking. That's philosophy. If you don't have it, either try to get it. It just ain't for you. Simple. Okay, here you go. Women who think like a man is not gay, is not back in my day, we called them, bulldaggers and dykes. They're just intelligent in using both sides of their brain because they're going to benefit from that. Use it if you got it. Looks, if you got them, don't you flaunt them? Talent, if you got it, don't you want to exercise it? Anything that you do, if you're doing it, you want somebody to see it. That's what you're doing it for. I gained all this knowledge. I had no idea I would end up here teaching it, but I got it, so I can give it away. Why? I got it. I earned it. It's too easy. Let's go. Now, if you can use both sides of your brain, you can't be a right thinker. Why? That's what you need to do to be a right thinker. Use both sides of your brain. I'm about to wrap this up. I got things to do. Sorry about that, but yeah, hope to get the point across. Use the whole brain. Last part is right thinking is working what? Both sides of the brain. I'm using my whole brain all the time, okay? Thinking is to get the most out of your brain use daily. I want to squeeze all of the lemon out of this juice. I want to get all the juice out of this lemon. Excuse me, dyslexic. Okay, why? I'm getting the best of myself every day. I give the best of myself every day. Ain't gonna be nothing left. Why? I'm getting it all out every day. Tomorrow won't happen what? Ain't nothing left over from today. I'm giving it all out today. Tomorrow will be something new. Today I'm giving it all. That's how I live. All right. When I think about punishing, when I think about punishing, I think about my mom and not my dad. When it came to punishing, mom didn't take no shorts. Dad, he get all no. Mom was serious. And it worked. Why? Because it implemented what I need to do. Why? We'll pay the consequences. In life, we need to teach our children consequences for their action. We got some adults who don't know the consequences of their action, so let's please do that to our young. Let them know that if you do this, this is going to happen. You touch fire, you're going to get burned. Give them that concept, explain it to them, and that's how it is in life. In every situation where it don't serve you good, it's like touching fire and getting burned. If you do it one time, oh yeah. But don't keep putting your hand in the fire, you're going to be all burnt out. So, conceptually, all right, let me wrap this up. If you're a right thinker, you respect others' rights to do what? Think for themselves in any way they choose to. I ain't telling you how to think. I ain't telling you what to think. I'm just telling you to do what's right by you. And that's right thinking philosophy. Not to tell you what to do, but to do what works for you. If thinking is universal, right thinking is personal. It's up to you, the individual. It's your choice. Give it to you. Take it, do what you want with it. It's your call. Last one. You was given a whole brain. Why use just half of it and say, well, that's how I am. No, that's ignorant. Become enlightened. Open up, use both sides. If you don't know how to do that, check out your boy. I teach you, but that's what I do for you. Appreciate you. I'll be back.